Let's go. Let's go. Right now, streaming software. Yo. All right. Let's see. Looks like volatility is manageable. New week opening gap, 50% of this range. Moving averages are flattening out here. London lows are just here beneath new week opening gap. This green line is a swing from regular trading hours. Let's delete that. Let's go regular trading hours. Let's put the gap on there. Gap fill. Open range gap. Back to electronic trading hours. Little baby swing right here. Just measuring 50% of the opening range so far. And let's go. Do we have an imbalance? Possibly on this bar here. Let's see. Market's getting active. We get this gap line right here. Decent reversal area here. Still watching this 1 minute. 30 seconds left for it to close here to give us our initial imbalance. Okay. Nice reversal signal there. %50 of this swing here. Liquidity taken, reversal down, moving averages are kind of sloping up a little bit. I'm going to go with a no-go on the imbalance there. So we got some broadening formation here. Down, up, down, up. Did it fill the gap? Sure did. All right, so we filled the gap. Don't need that line. New week opening gap here. Take a look at the volume. Outside bar here, long signal. Risk is manageable. Slightly elevated, honestly, but definitely manageable. Okay. New week opening gap. One standard deviation. London lows here. $15-minute chart. 5-minute chart. Oh, bouncing nicely. 30-second. 1 minute. Still, I'm going to say still no imbalance on the 1 minute. Is this an imbalance? Definitely no. No clean setups for me yet. Swing this measurement down to the new low, 50%. If anything, I'm liking a possible short here. Bear flag, failing below the moving averages. Little mixed bag though, because we're above the new week opening gap. This cookie could crumble either way here. If you didn't have the overall bearish pressure in the market, I would say this is absolutely should bounce. Why not tap these lows here right quick? This is yesterday's lows all the way down at 230. Given the weakness in the market, next super clean short signal, I need to be at least considering. So I like this gap to be hit up here. I like a bounce today. Big candles, big bullish candles. That's not nothing. Reclaiming more than 50% of this move easily in one candle. Inducement here. Lows not taken. Sweeping this high. Tempting short here. I'm going to go ahead and say still mixed bag. A little too much short target in here. Outside candle. Risk is a little high. Would have been hard to get a clean fill. It's not actually a trigger that I take, but it's a type of trigger. Inside down close. $20 points of risk though. A little bit. So we're just beneath the moving average here. Bullish trigger on the 5-minute. Sure is a bullish trigger on the 5-minute. This candle here should turn purple to tell you what I'm talking about. See, here you go. Bullish trigger on the 5-minute. Possibly this is a target. See if I can get some kind of signal or entry. Closing above the moving averages, which are close together. Let's see, that is 30-something points. So we got enough room. There's enough meat on the bone. Don't love these equal lows. They just make a really nice target. Pretty clean pullback here. Right. Got to be patient here because you're in the middle of the daily range. Gap's already closed. Definitely is signaling that it's happy to go higher. Too many lines right there. It's signaling that it's happy to go higher, but it can turn on a dime. Yeah, so 50% of the range thus far today. Pretty nice bear flag here. 50% of this swing here. Needed to swing down a tad lower to give me a long trigger. Otherwise, yeah, inside down close type of short here. Yep, that's a short trigger. I'm going to try to hold off on the shorts here. We're holding above new week opening gap. I like this gap to be closed here. I like high day to be taken. Just given this bounce, it didn't really fail that hard. Let's see if we don't have a heat map. Let's see, stonks. A lot of red. Alrighty then. Just gotta be patient. Not getting a signal yet. This is that short I said. This is a short here. Clean. Ooh, this wick, you can enter in this wick because it's from a really nice level. That's a really nice wick. A really nice wick at a really nice level. Right amount of risk too. Not my drug of choice yet. Like I said, I want a signal. I mean, okay, I get it. That's bullish, but where's your stop is what I mean. I need something I can hang my hat on. Oh, it's so pretty when it does exactly what you think, but you know you're not in it, so. But the party's not over yet. I will hold to this gap if I finally get the signal I'm looking for. Go ahead and get rid of that. Lots of lines everywhere. Get rid of that. Volume is drying up on this pullback. This is an entry here. That bar takes out this bar. Stop can go below your entry bar. 2 ticks. Love you, baby. Tesla's up 2.3. I don't know why I'm basing the whole market off Tesla lately. Let's see, steep channel here. Let's see, you know, this is the last bullish signal, or the only bullish signal of the day. Pretty amazing. 1 minute, where is the initial imbalance? No imbalance yet, so price has been pretty efficiently grinding around here. Momentum trade. Chasing price, but you feel like it's just going to pop here quickly. Definitely could fail all the way back down to here in a heartbeat. Volume coming in finally a little bit there. So these two big bullish candles weren't the promises. Didn't quite get a bullish signal here. Every once in a while, your time frame of choice doesn't give you the signal that you want. Still like it to hit this gap. And now when it hits the gap, I'm not honestly sure what the play is, but heading for London highs up here is probably a decent possibility. News in 12 minutes. That's interesting. So, holy moly. Is that a big old gap? What's that on the 1 minute? That's really bizarre. What is this? That looks wrong. So far, dead right. Wanted to get long here. Didn't. As I said, you could enter this wick. Great, beautiful wick at a beautiful spot. Just didn't have it at that point. A short from up here, from these levels, kind of makes sense. At this point, still taking the next long signal that we get is not a terrible idea. Let's see. 50% of daily range. Just keep that on the chart. Coinciding with this swing low. Let's make this a channel. We have this nice level here to gauge a potential top. That should have given us an imbalance there, huh? Well, my gosh, what do you call this? I literally don't even know what to make of that. Is that the actual look of the data? No. Something's wrong with that. Missing a bar. Can you believe it? How is that a thing? Let's try switching the symbol and then coming back. See, we're missing this big bar here. So strange. Okay, well anyway, we can deduce from these other charts that this is the inefficiency here. Very funny. All right. Break and retest action here a little bit. Failing back to this channel, moving averages. possibility. Tempting to take this long, but what's your target? London highs is 70 points, yesterday's high. Nice looking candle. Didn't get any signals. Amazing. Didn't get any long signals on my all right, technically a long signal. Drew it in real time. This is clearly a bullish long signal, but the risk is going to be too rich for my blood. This is a trigger. Being patient and picky is not usually a bad thing, but every once in a while it does cost you. But that is the price of having rules. See, we don't need to track all this anymore. Okay, here we go. Should be prepared to get a long signal here at some point. Let's see what this volume looks like. Nice wick on that. Decent wick right here. Initial imbalance. Definitely want to be patient and still wait to get our beautiful signal right around here. Okay, that's a long signal. Oh my gosh, that's a long signal right there. Missed it while I was drawing, and then it didn't get to quite where I wanted, so I wasn't ready to pull a trigger, but let's see the risk on this. Beautiful candle, beautiful risk, not in the golden location for me. Big wick, bouncing off new day opening gap. Signal here. Wick, 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 wick. Tempting to buy. Not loving it. I love it down here much better. And possibly even think we could have this market fail all the way back down. Because this gap was really my target for the day. London took the highs. And we're inside of London's range currently. These wick, 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 wick. Initial imbalance. Oh, tempting to sell that. This is a bear flag. The fact that this bullish candle didn't go anywhere is very weak, and there's a bear flag. And remember, I liked price to be down here. So you got to be super nimble. Pros trade the close. I didn't wait for the close here. Where is my... That was really strange. Didn't have my bracket orders ready. So pros trade the close. Not a beautiful signal. I like the spot. Not necessarily mad at it. Gotta be aggressive sometimes. No guts, no glory, they say. So now we're getting to our moving averages. Swept this. Yeah, that was a little premature there. All good. This is a signal here. Body's too small. Didn't quite reach the moving averages I'm looking at. Weird imbalance here. Inside up close. Let's see if they can hold, because the 200 and the 20 are together here. Gonna wait for the close. That's a signal. Terrible fill. Spike up. All good. Nothing to do. Just let it play out how it wants to play out. I got the signal in the location that I wanted. So all you need to do is execute your plan, take your trade, and let the gods of the market decide your destiny. Okay, I'm 1-to-1. Gonna reduce my risk just a little bit. Tempting to make a mistake here. It's very easy to make a mistake. Gotta be patient. Don't want to give this bar up. One tick away from getting filled. Let's go ahead and see where the market wants to go. One tick away from getting filled. Let's see where the market wants to go here. Trailing aggressively. Okay, I'll take that. How to explain my thinking there? Initial imbalance. Market usually goes somewhere, and it's usually a pivot, swing, liquidity, but it never goes in a straight line, and this is pretty straight. So a pullback or chop in here somewhere is highly likely. I don't want to give that much profit back. You got news in 1 minute. So a pre-news entry here could be pretty great. I'm not going to gamble it, but I like it long. I like price to shoot. Oh, that's before the news. Look at that disgusting behavior. All right. I mean, Jolt's job, it's not really like consequential news as far as I'm concerned too much. All right, here we go. I think we're going to pop. I'm going to pop the top on this thing right here. Who knows though, really. Let's look at the hourly. Looks like you got a bear flag rolling on the hourly, don't you? That's what it looks like a little bit. Inside the range on the hourly. I'm liking this short, dude. I'm liking this day short. They don't like the tariffs. Tariffs are tomorrow. The chart looks bearish. We're above new week opening gap. That's the only thing really, like, we're still above, like, it's a bullish candle in the week. Apart from that, it's not too pretty around here. All right, so let's see. Yeah, okay. It's looking like I thought it would look like. So now you just need to see if you can get a short entry. Hourly candle gave you, this was the opening. This is the top of the wick. Let's just have fun. This is currently the wick on the hourly candle. You can get an entry somewhere near it. You're doing pretty okay. This looks like a cliffhanger, right? Like just sell this and aim for probably maybe London lows. We're dead chopping up and down, ranging inside of London's range. Bear flag, clean bear flag. Just about enough momentum to give me a short signal. Put a couple of these trend lines on here. All right. Oh, a lot of momentum. I want it to fail here. I don't want to be in it. I want it to fail here or I don't want to be in it. I'm protecting my profit. Delayed gratification. Delayed gratification. Come on. Do me a favor. Dang, bullish signal right there. Could have closed right when I saw this bullish trigger. You think that bar is purple by accident? I don't think so. The indicator is real. Up 40 bucks on the day. At some point I was 50 in profit here. That's pretty good for this size account. That was my third trade. Let's see. 1L, 1W, 1W. Look at this signal though. How pretty is it? How pretty is it? Long trigger. All right, so tapping back into the wick on the hourly. Tightening up here, volatility contraction. This is still a bear flag with this being the target. London lows possibly being the target. And I'll give you some statistics. On Tuesdays, when London only takes Asia's high, it only taking Asia's lows happens less than 10% of the time. Oh my God, it's so pretty. That's what I'm saying. Do me a favor. I knew it was going to do this. Like, just spare me this, but you know, you can't have everything. Taking this profit, I don't regret it. In a perfect world, you can probably set your trade and just not worry about it and just give yourself the best chance to hit the target of where you think the market's actually going. So you have 8.5% chance that price takes this and then doesn't take that. Low to high, you actually have a higher chance of it taking this and then taking London. But we didn't take London's highs yet. So we're still inside London's range. And there is some meat on the bone left for London lows. So what did I put? Short thesis, yesterday high taken already, and there is a bear flag forming a new week opening gap. A break towards Asia lows looks feasible. So Asia lows, this is Asia's lows. This is London lows. Inducement here. Expect a crazy bounce right now. Let's swing this all the way. That anymore. Initial imbalance here. Short from the hourly wick was the perfect play right here. If you can hold it, you definitely got rewarded. 50% of this most recent swing is just above new week opening gap. A short from the top of new week opening gap with a clean signal sweeping this high inside of this inefficiency. I'm not saying I would take it, but that's a lot of confluences. So close too, right? That is a short signal high. I mean, everything I just said, absent sweeping this liquidity. So it's a lot of confluences for a short right there. Nice channel, right? There you go. London lows taken. Let's see. London lows have been taken. Let's see. Low. This is the highest probability now. So a double low sweep, which is London lows and Asia lows, are taken in this session. So we're not, highest probability is that we don't retrace to here. So 18% of the time we retrace all the way back up here. 22.5% of the time we take this low as well and don't retrace. So slightly higher probability. Let's measure 50% of this recent swing. Tapped it perfectly. Nope, that's not the right level. There you go. Baby bear flag. Want to keep trading. It's been a great morning. Probably should stop. Very proud of this short here. Had a long bias all throughout here. Little early, impulsive entry right here. Super clean entry, right? Little slow on my pulling the trigger, but very nice. Avoided getting stopped, break even. Again, bad fill. Very sharp reaction there. I'm gonna be smart and say my day is shifting gears. I'm gonna do my journaling and call it. So thank you very much. Good day. Peace.